Okay, good day. So, um, what I'll be demonstrating for today is creating texture material um using references, images. If you want to add texture to your painting and maximizing the use of your not only your brush but some of the tools in your app or application. So, for example, if I want to create a rough texture material or surface, either I use the brush tool, so or changing the brush from the hard edge round brush to a different custom brushes like this one or um yeah this one, so it's a more rough, you know, rough texture. But if you want to maximize it, you can use your instead of having this kind of repetitive placement of the brush, you can use your brush setting, change your angle jitter to initial direction so that your brush would randomly rotate in different direction. So instead of having one direction and changing the spacing, so it's you have more of a brush like feel. And then if you want to soften it, you can use your transfer to make it more softer. Now, if you want to add, if you just want to use your hard round brush edge for this part, so to test out some of the references, let's say for example, on the first image, we want to have a more um earth texture material. So I'll just use, for example, the sky. It could reflect to your, I don't know, let's say for your design. Let's say if you want to do some painting armor material or uh, let's say a more rough floor or surface. So you can use your eyedropper to choose the color. And then you paint it out to your to our circle, and then use the color palette. Okay, so this one is good already, but we want to have a more different tones like value high, a brighter color. Okay, and then we have our more brighter. So we have the sky. Now, if we want to make it more, some of the edges and some of the surface rough, you can use your brush or smudge tool to create a more noisy or rough. And it's a grainy look of your uh, painting. So using your um, if you look closer now, so you'll have more noisy, grainy texture. So how do we do that? In your smudge tool, you can change the using the different custom brushes. This type of custom brush that I use is from an image, and I just select a portion of it and customize the setting of it. So these are the settings now. So I use the noise, I use the transfer, I use the scattering, I use the shape dynamics. And then once I selected all of those settings, I have here at the settings of the tool options bar of the smudge. So the strength is 58, so that you will have a more control of the smudge when you're smearing out that brush. You just click uh endpoint to apply that effect. So the same with, so you have now a good painting, So if you have difficulty in try to apply it to your brush, you can use your smudge. Now, if you want to give more, let's say, a more glossy or metallic, you just use your dodge or press O, So to give more metallic look, and then another glow effect, and yeah, so to have a more metallic look, marble look of your uh painting. Then let's try to use the other reference. So create another set of circle. Yeah, and we use this one. So it's a more soil or earth. So using a more dark value, and then you go to a more lighter value. Green, can apply green. Then more brighter color of warm colors. And then again, use that brush, that smudge, to create another set of greeny textured brush. The white color, okay, it's coming from the I don't know, the backdrop. So that's why I put a selection so that our boundary will be only in the inside of the circle. The effect, So you can paint it and then brush it out, or use the smudge. Okay, you can add. uh, Need to separate that layer. So you can use the different tools to create different texture material, for your painting. So if you are using, so this is a stone. So you want to create a stone texture. So you can use your smudge. We can add a little bit of brighter colors, and then use your smudge tool. Okay, so you see the effect of that smudge, custom smudge brush. You can add dodge if you want to make it more metallic again. Okay, so different custom brush will create different result. So if you use different brushes that you have created, so it will also produce different results. Okay, yeah. So if you create that, or duplicate, and without the selection, what will happen? So this will be the effect now of your smudge. Okay, so it's more a painting style, a natural painting, So instead of using only brush, you can also use smudge too. You can use your dodge to give more highlights, okay, or new effect to your design. Okay, so I think so. I hope you have learned something from this short tutorial in creating or creating texture material to your painting. So other than the use of your brush, you can use different tools also that will improve and enhance your painting skills. digital painting skills in using either Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint or any other tool or any other application. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you.